Hello everyone, I'm Holtek Sales Engineer Mark, who is in charge of Middle East and European market. And today I will introduce you security and digital module sensor sections. And for security part, since safety regulation has been keep updating, some of home appliances need to be worked with the safety devices. And we, Holtek, as a world-leading expert, has catch the trend and already secured some of the business. Also, we have the professional partner Entry that can help you on various technical issues. For safety part, Holtek has been digging for a long period of time, which covers for few parts: fire protection, smoke detecting, and gas detecting. In our daily life, these products play an important role that protect our personal belongings and safety when the emergency happens. In this section, we will introduce you the fire protection products. These products are essential when the accident happens. For our new products, we have 5241 and 5541. And both have high accuracy HIRC with 1% tolerance and a 10-bit ADC to detect temperature and review the issue for the LED circuit. And for 5541, it has power line transceiver that can be used in a networking system. And this model has 4K ROM size, 256 bytes RAM, and 64 bytes WAP-ROM, and includes 4 timers to control LED circuit lighting and a sound effect of the buzzer. Our new models are applicable to various fire protection products, such as fire gate, fire indicator, manual, and lighting alarms. And for 5541, it has power line transceiver that can be used in the networking system. In next section, we will introduce you the smoke alarm products. Holtek always focuses on technical enhancement and serious expansion, and we keep inputting resources on new model development to fit customers' different requests. And we have standard type, a bulk ones, and a counter function. There are some critical points for the smoke alarm products. First is the dual constant current function, and these functions could drive various LED wavelengths and lower error rate on smoke particle detecting, and to provide stable lighting source for LED. And next is the analog front-end design. This design integrates with OPA for signal enhancement and the filter circuit to erase noise interference. And this could bring you reduce phone costs and shorten your developing schedule. As to now, Holtek has come out with lots of smoke alarm products, known as BA45F series. And these 3 models belong to the standard type, and we have 52 series for the standalone, 55 series for the networking, and a 56 series for the wireless communication. Also, we have 54 series for the bulk ones, and a 57 series for the calendar function. And these 3 types are the standard smoke alarm MCU. And for 5260, it has 16-bit DAC that supports voice alarm function. And the 5562, it has power line transceiver that can be used in a networking system. And for the 5660, it has sub-1G transceiver that can be used in a wireless communication. Also, it has maximum 13 dBm for the output power and a -117 dBn for the sensitivity. And this module has 16K ROM size, 2K bytes RAM, and 256 bytes WAP-ROM. With such ROM size, these models could be connected to additional functions like the NB-IoT or the wireless communication, and are applicable to more complicated algorithms to handle small particle calculation. Also, this model has various communication ports that fit customers' different demands. Next, we have 5420, 40, and 50 for the box smoke alarm MCU. This model has LDO that could be connected to the high voltage battery on power supply, and in building with the buzzer driver that could reduce the external component usage. And for 5450, it has 16-bit DAC that can support voice alarm function. As mentioned in last page, these models integrate with LDO that can use in high voltage battery on power supply, and in building with the buzzer driver to reduce external component usage. So it has smaller PCBA size that can reduce your BOM cost. And this model has 1 to 8K ROM size, up to 1K bytes RAM, and 128 bytes WAP-ROM. And for 5450, it has additional IAP function. Next, we have 5740, 50, and 60 for the smoke alarm MCU with calendar. This model building with the calendar function, so the MCU can get the timing schedule from the calendar and store the alarm incident into external WAP-ROM, or store the data into ROM by the in-application programming function. And for 50 and 60, it's building with the 16-bit DAC that supports voice alarm function. To this page, you might be curious, how does calendar work? And we will show you how it goes. As you can see, when the smoke triggers the alarm, the MCU will get the timing schedule from the calendar and store the alarm incident into external WAP-ROM, or store the data into ROM by the IAP function. And this could bring convenience for users on further data reading. And these models has 4 to 16K ROM size and 2K bytes RAM and 256 bytes WAP-ROM. And it has various communication ports that fit different requests. And for 50 and 60, both have IAP function that can store the data into ROM. Our new models are applicable to various smoke detecting products with additional wireless, networking, and a calendar function. And in the next section, we will introduce you the gas detecting products. Sometimes we hear from the news that people got gas poisoning during the winter time while taking the shower. So these products are very important, that plays an important role that protect our personal belongings and safety against harmful gases. So Holtek came out with the BA4567 series for the general and LCD type. Our new models building with the CL sensor FE that can save you from using external amplifying and a filter circuit. And since the sensor will be easily affected by the temperature, so Holtek has built in the temperature sensor to do collaboration on measurement values. As you can see, without the temperature sensor, the value is unstable. But when equipped with the temperature sensor, the value is stable now and is more precise for further data reading. And next, we have the 6720, 40, and 42 for the general type. This model has 1 to 4K ROM size and up to 256 bytes RAM and up to 128 bytes WAP ROM. And this model building with LDO that provide operating voltage for the CO sensor FE and the 12-bit ADC to work with temperature sensor to do collaboration. And next, we have the 46 and 48 and 53 for the LCD type. And these three models are the gas detecting LCD MCUs. As you can see, when the smoke triggers the alarm, the detect smoke particle value will be shown on the LCD for displaying. So these models building with the LCD driver and the 46 and 48 are the software LCD driver and the 53 is the hardware LCD driver. And since 46 and 48 are the C-type LCD, so it has low power consumption compared to 53's R-type. And this could extend the lifespan for the detecting products. And this model has 4 to 8K ROM size, up to 512 bytes RAM and 128 bytes WAP ROM, and has various communication ports that can fit your different requests. And next, for the general and LCD type, we also integrate with the calendar function to fit particular customers' demands. And these models are similar to previous smoke detecting MCU, but with additional calendar function. Within this function, the MCU could get the timing schedule from the calendar and store the data into external WAP ROM, or store the data into ROM by the IAP function. And our new models are applicable to various gas detecting products. In previous chapter, we were talking about the gas detecting MCU. We also have the module. It's the BM22S3031. And we have three types of digital gas sensor modules. And these are semiconductor, catalytic, and electrochemical. And this one is catalytic type to detect methane, and mostly used in industrial scope for detecting. And its detection range is from 0 to 20% lower explosive limit. And these modules building with digital noise filter to erase the noise interference, and users are able to read the data and do parameter settings through the UR interface. And our new models are applicable to various gas detecting products with LCD display function, such as water heater and gas stove and so on. With these detecting products, users are able to monitor gas status to protect personal belongings and safety. And these are the new products for Holtek security and safety sections. Remember, these products play an important role that protect our personal belongings and safety against fire, smoke, and harmful gases. And for fire protection products, we have 5541 that has power line transceiver, could be used in the networking system. And smoke alarm products have standard models includes 52 series for the standalone, and the 55 series for the networking, and the 56 series for the wireless communication. Also, we have 54 series for the bulk ones These models integrate with LDO that can be used in high voltage battery on power supply, and also integrate with the buzzer driver to reduce external component usage to lower the BOM cost. And for 5.7 series, we have calendar function, so the MCU could get the timing schedule from calendar and store the data into external WAP ROM, or store the data into ROM by the IAP function. And for gas detecting products, building with CO sensor FE that can save you from using external component, and building with the temperature sensor to do collaboration on measurement values. And we also building with LCD for displaying, and the C-type LCD has low power consumption that could extend the lifespan on the detecting products. And to sum up for these models, customer who has related request, these products will obviously be your best selection. Next, we will introduce you the digital sensor module sections. For digital sensor module sections, we all knew it has few benefits. First, it saves you extra work to handle analog signal. Second, it lowers the BOM cost by reducing external component usage. Next, it can reduce your developing schedule. In this section, we will introduce you digital sensor modules for the proximity and gas sensing. As to now, Holtek sees the commercial trend in digital sensor because of the convenience. And we have integrated the filter and algorithm to erase noise interference, and it is easily to be connected to the IoT by the standard interface. Also, users do not need to worry for the collaboration, which Holtek has already done it for you. Next, we have developed approachable workshop that is digitalized to be worked with. In this section, we will introduce you the proximity sensing module. Also, we have Best Solution as our professional partner that can help you on various technical issues. We have the BM32S2021 for the proximity sensing module. The 32S is the proximity sensing, and 202 is the product code, and 1-1 is the version for hardware and software. This module has two IRs, one for emission and the other one for receiving. It could also work with various controlling methods. And this model has few features. First, it has low power consumption, and it has learning function for distance detecting based on various applications. Next, it has great anti-interference function. Also, this module could be worked under 3.3 or 5 volt, and its detection range is from 1 to 100 cm, which our default value is 80 cm. This model also has the UR and IO mode for communication port, and it has smaller PCBA size that can reduce your BOM cost. Our new models are pluggable to various proximity sensing products, such as mirrors, smart door lock, and a toilet lid. Also, we have the IR proximity workshop that users are able to set up parameters on distance detecting and fulfill the further developing. And next, we are going to introduce you the gas sensor modules. And we have the BM22S3031 for the digital gas sensor module. And the 22S is the gas sensing, And 303 is the product number, and 1-1 is the version for hardware and the software. In previous section, we were talking about the gas sensing MCU, but Holtek also has the module. We have 3 types of digital gas sensing module, and these are semiconductor, electrochemical, and catalytic. And this is the catalytic type to detect methane, and it mostly used in industrial scope for detecting. And its detection range is from 0 to 20% low explosive limit. And these modules built in with digital noise filter to erase the noise interference. And users are able to read the data and do parameter settings through the UR interface. Our new models are applicable to various gas detecting products with LCD display function, such as gas stove, water heater, and so on. With these detecting products, users are able to monitor the gas status to protect personal belongings and safety. And these are the new products for digital module sensor sections. Remember, the proximity sensing module has few features. First, it has low power consumption, it has learning function for distance detecting based on various applications. Next, it has great anti-interference capability. Also, it has smaller PCBA size that can reduce your phone calls. And for the gas sensor module, it built in with the digital noise filter to erase the noise interference, and the users are able to read the data and do parameter settings through the UR interface. And our new models are related to the measurement and security section, and all are applicable to 8-bit or 32-bit MCU. We also have new products on environmental section and the healthcare sections, and all can be connected to the IoT by the Wi-Fi or BLE function. We hope today's introduction will help you get better understanding of our new products. If you have any questions or doubts, please feel free to reach us. And thanks for listening.